All right, good people. Coach gonna go ahead. He got a special treat for you today. And the crazy thing is, I got this young man that's gonna come in. They call him the REV. But you know what? I'm looking at a lot of these different athletes. Y'all hear me talk about all the time how athletes are transferring from school to school. And a lot of times they, it's kind of like hit and miss. This young man found himself a home. He was playing over at Liberty University. Now he's over at Southern University. He's going to give us a rundown on his travels as far as, why he decided he wanted to come to an HBCU, leaving from Liberty University. Why, what is it that he's expected from his team this upcoming season? Some of the things that he's looking to accomplish while he's at Southern University. Guys, Coach ain't going to go ahead and just keep giving y'all this smiggity smack. We're just going to go ahead and get straight on into this interview because, like I said, this is a phenomenal young man that's got some great things going on. So we're going to go ahead, tap in, tune in, jump on in right after this. It's your favorite coach back at it again. 10 toes down, about to tell you how it all went down. This is Tomorrow Leader Sports Network with your host, Coach Walker. If you're new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can get all upcoming videos. For all my leaders out there, welcome back. Y'all know the drill. Y'all know the routine. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, share these videos, and tap in the friend to tell them to come on in. It's nothing positive vibes. We're just having a good time talking about HBCU sports. And don't forget, you can follow us on all social media platforms. The links are listed down below in the description. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on in this thing, get straight to it. And I'm going to bring our guest on for the day is none other than Mr. Khristian, the REV, Zachary, now of Southern University of them Jaguars. How do you say, go mighty Jaguars? Hey, let's go ahead and bring him on in here, man. Let's talk to him. What's going on?
How you doing? How you doing? Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Hey, everything's good, man. How about yourself?
Man, I'm so happy, man. God has been so good to me. This journey, this path, my steps are ordered. That's what I believe. And, my steps ordered me to go to Southern University and be a Jaguar. So I'm excited. Let
me ask you this question. What led you to Southern University? I know the people out there I know this question may have been asked a couple of times already, but I got to ask it myself. What led you to say, hey, I want to go to Southern University?
So at the time, I was already committed to Western Kentucky, and I was just looking through my DMs. You know what I'm saying? Because something, I don't know. I just didn't want to go to Western Kentucky. I just felt like it wasn't the right spot for me. So I was just on my Twitter, and Coach Boo Boo, that's what they call him. He was in my DM request. So I clicked on that thing, and he was kind of like talking my same lingo, like, "Oh, you gonna baptize the quarterbacks with me? You gonna baptize the quarterbacks at Southern with me?" I said, "Oh, okay." He's talking my language. He's talking my language. So I took him out of request, and I was like, "Hey, give me a call, coach. Give me a call." And when we talked, man, my spirit just felt at peace, and we talked ball, man. We just talked good football, things that I love to do, things that I love about my game that I didn't feel like I could fully use at Liberty. I didn't think my skills, my talents were fully utilized in their scheme. But when I was talking to Coach Boo Boo, man, I really felt like, hey, I can dominate this defense. I can go crazy. I can do what I was born to do.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, let me ask you this. Now, that was one of the things that drew me to you when I saw on your feed, you said that you was ready to come in there and baptize some folks.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
Baptize.
This man is ready to come in here and give these folks that business.
But them hands on them linemen, you know what I'm saying? You got to put them hands on them linemen, you know what I'm saying? Just cast them demons out, you know what I'm saying?
Lay hands on folks. Hey, relax.
Got you. Yes, sir.
Let me ask you, how did you get the name REV, the REV? How did you get that name?
Well, ever since I was a kid in middle school, I would preach the gospel, man. Like at my lunch table, I would preach, I would talk, and people would be like, "Hey, you the REV, man. You always be preaching, you always talking, man. We're going to call you the REV." So I was like, okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? I love Jesus. I love preaching. So, hey, REV just came on my name. So, hey, and guess what? I can sack that quarterback too. So they said, yeah, he's the REV for sure. He's baptizing them quarterbacks every single day. So it just came naturally.
All right. So let me ask this question. The show that you had was the Fireside with the REV. Is that coming back?
I am gonna do a lot more motivational preaching on my Twitter. because that's the platform. You know what I'm saying? God bless me with the platform. So you'll definitely see a little bit more Rev talks for sure. Fireside with Rev for sure.
So what really motivates you to just come out I mean, it's like sitting here talking to you. I feel the positivity coming through the screen and through the microphones in my ear, listening to you speak. What motivates you to express yourself in that manner all the time? Because you got to understand, there's a lot of stuff that's going on out here in this crazy world that we're in. And there's a lot of individuals that they have a tendency to look at things, can we say like the glass is half empty, you know? So, like they just can't get a break. And it's like it's like when you're speaking, it's almost like people sitting there, they looking like, you know what, this young man is giving me that vibe, like there is a way. Let me dig in and see exactly which direction I need to go. Let me find myself to see where I need to go to, you know, continue to keep moving things forward in that positive mindset that you portray, you know, just by having this conversation. What motivates you to just continuously do that all the time?
Well, I'm not a saint and I'm not perfect.
Right.
But one thing I do know is every single time I chose God's way, guess what? Success and grace followed me. You know what I'm saying? Even when I wasn't doing the right thing, Christ would come into my life and will reorganize my life and set me on the right path. So the reason why I have so much, you know, confidence in Christ is because I know he's the truth. He's the way. You know, if you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling like you're not good enough, you know, a lot of people feel like they're too far gone. Oh, I sinned. I did this. I did stuff crazy. Guess what? David killed his own homeboy, and God said he was a man after his own heart. So Christ has love for you within your sin. Even in your sin, Christ has love for you. So I know that God will never give up on me. It doesn't matter what I do. I know Christ still loves me. And guess what? I can say I'm a reverend because of Christ. So that's what gives me the confidence. Not my own works, not by me, because I'm a sinner, but by what Jesus did on the cross. That's what gives me the confidence to go on here and spread Christ's name. So if you in your life, you know what I'm saying, you feel like you're struggling with this or that, and you know what I'm saying, you feel like you're not good enough, you are good enough. God still loves you. You can still minister to people. Someone needs to hear your testimony. Someone needs to know your purpose, man. So don't ever forget that.
Respect.
Don't never forget that.
You're originally from Georgia, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You went to Carrollton High School.
I did for 1 year.
You went to Fayetteville, was it Fayetteville High School previously, before there, right?
Well, before that, I went to Landmark Khristian. Okay. And then I was at Central. Then I was at Fayette. So I went to 4 different high schools in my career.
Good night. Yeah, I'm putting to you like this. Y'all had that dog back in was it 2019, 2020 season?
You talking about Carrollton?
Bruh, I'm in Atlanta, dog.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy. I did not know that.
Yes, sir. I'm here in the city. You guys, man, y'all had a burner put together, man. That your senior year, I was like, man, it was a lot of moving around because I think it was who was it? There was a couple of quarterbacks that got they had their eligibility struck that season, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, like Chief Borders. You know,
Yep.
Chief Borders. Chief Borders was supposed to play with us. He's at Nebraska now. We had BJ Green. He's at Arizona State.
Okay.
And Chaz Chambers, but he was actually on the team. He's at Georgia now.
Yeah.
So there's a whole bunch of dogs. We had a whole bunch of dogs on our team.
Hey.
And Jared Ned, he was at Memphis, but yeah.
Hey, y'all loaded, bro. Who was that? What happened in the Valdosta game?
I don't know. Hey, I baptized them like twice, but it wasn't enough, man. It was not enough. You know what I'm saying? But they're a good team. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. But hey.
I gotta show you this photo right quick. Check this out. Talk to me about this here. I added some extras on there, you know, just to let everybody know I did a little research on you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Talk to me about this, man. Because I mean, listen, your senior season, you had, and tell me if I'm wrong now, you had 21 sacks, 37 sacks for loss, 50 plus quarterback hurries.
Yeah.
Man, Wait.
was a
And
crazy
you
year.
A Region 5. For all of y'all out there that don't understand, 6A Region 5 is no slouch. You got the big dogs playing over there in that bracket. I mean, 5. Well, I'm gonna say, I know some folks gonna get mad when I do this, but I'm gonna say Region 4, 4A on up. You playing some ball. That other stuff below, y'all gonna get mad. That's still a little people. Real with you.
Yeah.
Don't get coach, but I'm just calling it how I see it. But listen, talk to me about this, the SI article, the All-American evaluation that they did on you. Break that down for me. How did that go?
Well, I didn't really see what they did, but I did read it. Like they didn't really interview me, but I read it and I was like, oh yeah, heck yeah, you know what I'm saying? I forget all what they said, but I know they said I'll definitely be playing on Sundays. So I did read that part, but that's pretty much it.
I mean, well, what I did see is, and the write-ups on you have been pretty much the same across the board. Even on 247 Sports, they were saying that you could play in the three front, the 4 front with no problem. They're saying that you are a every down defensive player. So, and definitely, I see you love to have your hand in the dirt. You're not one of those ones that want to go from I'm about to call it a 2-stand, not the 2-stand.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm actually playing 3-tech this year. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of what they saw me at Liberty, like, as being like, once I came as a freshman, they're like, 3-tech, and then stuff changed, and I played in last year. But I really wanted to play 3-tech, so I'm excited to do that this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go crazy, man. You know what I'm saying?
You a technique. That boy, look, if them guards and them tackles can't move, it lights out. I mean,
yes, sir.
If your guard and tackle cannot make that initial step and kick back, he gonna be up in your chest. I mean, I know a lot of folks like, dang, coach, you talking a whole lot of this. Well, check this out. I'm gonna show y'all something else. This is why I say what I say about this young man. Hold on, I got the wrong one. Let me go to them. Come over here to this one. Coach had to do a little.
Hey, man. Hey,
I do a little.
Thank
research.
you so much.
Let me see if I can pull this up right quick, because I had it. I had it last night when I was trying to push some of the stuff up. Mm-hmm. Now I want you to check this out. Now I had to go ahead and just you getting off right here. That baptism right there. That is great baptism. Hold on, I got one more. Hold on, let me see. I got one more. That one kind of came off a little slow. Let me see if I can get this one.
I haven't seen my high school highlights in a while.
Bruh, I had to go back. Am I playing the same one again? No, yeah. Hold on. Let me play this other one. Play the same one. I'm going to get this one. This is the one I want. I ain't gonna lie to you. When I saw this last night, I was sitting there like, man, I said, this young man gonna be a piece of work out here on this field. Here we go. I'm like, from behind. Just come here, dog. Just ain't no need you going away. Just give it up. I mean, tell me what was your thought process, man, on everything that was going on there as far as with you playing ball and all of that over there, Carrollton. Like I said, you guys had a phenomenal run that year. And like I said, me honestly, and even my middle son was saying the same thing. I was telling him I'm going to interview you today. He was like, wait a minute, I remember that name. I was like, yeah, because see, he was over at Tucker. And my oldest he just graduated from Tucker and went to Albany. So it was like, man, we were sitting here just looking like this is going to be crazy, because you had all of these athletes that was assembling at different high schools at that time, looking to make a serious push, because I'm just going to say it. Coaches was getting a little fed up with playing all these teams where they know these teams are loaded and stacked. And I ain't going to tell a recipe. I'm about to tell too much.
You got to chill. You got to relax. Help my hometown out. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't going to tell back. But you know where I'm going with this, though.
Nah, I get you, man.
So I'm just like, man, just sitting there watching everything that's going on with high school football. Let me ask you this. Have you been paying any attention to any of the high school football going on since you've been over at Liberty?
Well, I know Carrollton has been doing their thing. They got this quarterback, man. He's a baller. You know, I love Joey King. I wasn't even his coach, but the few discussions I had with them, conversations I had with them were like really good. So I know they're in good hands, and I mean, it shows, man. They just winning. Right. Now they just need that championship, win the whole thing.
Right.
But they've been doing great. So I know a little bit about Carrollton's success. I know Fayette County's getting back up there.
Right.
I don't know about Central. I don't know about Landmark either. Yeah.
Everybody working. Everybody working.
God bless that soul, man.
Indeed.
I don't know what's going on.
You guys, who's that? Carrollton is playing Langston Hughes, first game of the season.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they got Langston Hughes got a big time commit over there, quarterback. Air. They call him Air. I forget his last name. I know his pops. I know he's gonna be pissed off when he sees it. Be like, man, you couldn't even remember my daggone last name. Like, but yeah, Air's over there at Langston Hughes. They got a bunch of athletes over there as well. So that's gonna be a pretty daggone good game. I think I'm gonna try and find my way over there to go check that out when they play. But let's get into some other things here. How many years of eligibility do you have left?
I got 2 more years. My freshman year, I was injured.
Okay.
But you know, as a freshman, you want to play.
Right.
So I played 5 games. I didn't play that much in those 5 games because again, I was injured. But you know how you are as a freshman, you want to play. So you know, if I look back on it, I probably would have done that because I mean, there's no point. But yeah, last year, you know, my second year.
You didn't do bad last season. I mean, you had what?
Listen. What I gotta do, I just gotta be a dog. I just gotta do me. You know
Indeed.
what I mean? I felt like I allow myself not to do the things I do, which is baptize the quarterbacks. And you know, this year I'm gonna let those chains off, and I'm gonna go sack that quarterback and preach the word and baptize these linemen. You know, there's no holding back no more. And I'm excited to show the world. I'm excited to, you know, prove myself what I could do. And it's going to be amazing. And everybody's going to be like, what in the hell is this dude? You know, my words. That's going to happen. And I'm just excited, though, that, you know, God directed my path. Because, you know, I'd probably never be at Southern if I didn't go to Liberty. So I'm just thankful for the opportunity. Excited, and I'm just ready to go. So
I mean, like I said, even with, you know, last season, like I said, you played last season. You had 10 tackles. You had 1.5 tackles, 1.5 tackles for loss. You had a half a sack. I mean, like I said, I know you're accustomed to getting back there and just putting them hands on folks. Would you say that you had a little more pressure on yourself last season because you didn't play in your freshman season, and you were just trying to make up for that lost time? How would you explain that if you could?
I think that can be part of it. But at the end of the day, I just didn't get the job done. There's some things I could have done better. There's, you know, I could have, got in rehab a little bit more with some things in my body, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you just want to muscle it out. But, you know, again, I'm changing on that type of stuff. But, at the end of the day, I just didn't get the job done. I allowed myself to not do my full potential because I felt like I had to, you know, scheme and that's it. But just like I got to make plays, you know what I'm saying? Right. You know, football's about making plays at the end of the day, and that's what I do. So I wasn't being myself. So, you know, that's why I felt really comfortable going to Southern because I really feel like their scheme supports that. Right. Of being myself, being all what I do. I do a lot of different things. I'm not gonna say too much, but I'm just gonna wait on it. But I do a lot of different things, and I'm excited to really show that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm ready to ball, man. So, you know, I can't change the past. I didn't do what I needed to do, but it's a new day. Indeed. God gave me a new place. Indeed. And it's time to go off, man. So I'm excited, man.
Time to turn up.
Yeah, I'm about to turn up.
So with that being said, what is your preparation for the season from a physical and a mental standpoint? How are you preparing yourself for the grind, the daily grinds that you're going to go through? And then two-part to that question is, when you get in the season, what are some of the things that you do to keep yourself focused? Because a lot of times, people get they kind of get lost, so to speak, as the season goes on. If things are not the way that they expect them to, it's like it's kind of like you like withdrawal, so to speak. What is it that you do to make sure you keep yourself balanced at all times?
What I do first for preparation, I get my body right. So I work out every single day.
Mm-hmm.
I condition every single day, footwork and film. So I just do that, but I buff up. I like to buff up a lot in the summers. Get a lot of good weight because I'm like 295 right now, 6'3", 295. So I'm getting my weight up, stuff like that, push-ups, sit-ups. I'm making sure I got abs because I know a lot of people don't look at the abs.
Right.
I make sure I get those abs in. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I don't want to be an ugly D lineman. I want to be a nice. You know what I'm saying? But I do that. I watch film, and one thing I really do is I have a film of confessions. I'm the greatest. I'm the greatest to ever do it. I'm a baller. I'm a dog. You know what I'm saying? I replay that in my mind, so subconsciously I know what I'm made to do. You know what I'm saying? So I do that every single day to get my mind right because it's a mental game.
Right.
So I do that a lot, and during the season, same thing. Consistently playing confessions, consistency watching film, things like that. Just keeping your faith up, man. That's pretty much it.
Okay, that's what I'm talking.
Yes, sir.
If you could have a sit down with your top three athletes, who would they be, and what would their conversation be like?
Aaron Donald, Michael Jordan,
and
Ray Lewis.
Ooh, them three dogs right off the rip.
Those are some $3 right there.
So what would that
just I would want to know, just how to keep that dog in you. You know what I'm saying? Just preparation, learning how to prepare. Those are all the things I want to ask them. Okay. And how to make plays in them clutch moments. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Jordan, Aaron Donald, Ray Lewis, all of them made some clutch plays. You know what I'm saying? So it would be really cool to see what they got to say about those things. So, that's what I would ask.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. So coming out of college, you had some big name schools looking to get your services. Was it Florida? Was Alabama?
Georgia.
How did you? What led you to Liberty?
Well, So I felt like God was calling me there. I really did. And I still do believe that God was calling me there. Like, understood. Even though I didn't feel like I did what it wasn't the best situation. Right. I still believe that I was led to go to that school. You know what I mean? Right. Because, again, I would never be in the situation I am now. I wouldn't even consider Southern if it wasn't for me going to Liberty. You know what I mean? Right. So, I just felt I was led to go there. And, I had conversations with Coach Freeze. Coach Freeze, man. That's a dog right there. I love Coach Freeze.
Good coach. Indeed. Yeah. So we got everything out the way when it comes to like your preparation for the season. We got you talked about the mental state as far as you staying on top of your game. Yeah. And we definitely talked about you ready to get out there and baptize some folks, because boy, look at that old high school film you got, boy. It looks like you work on some folks. But what can we expect from you in that Jaguars defense this upcoming season?
I'm breaking the sack record. People just need to know that already. I'm breaking the sack record. you're gonna get a dog out of me. Listen, if a wide receiver's down on the field running all the way over there, I'm catching him doing a forced fumble. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no one gonna get out of my presence. Gotcha. They gonna know, they gonna hear me, they gonna get everybody gonna get baptized. Wide receivers, you ain't safe, running backs ain't safe, nobody's safe. You know what I'm saying? So expect that and expect leadership. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to lead by example. I want to be a vocal leader as well. And I'm ready to get that championship. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get a dog out of me. Also, when we start conditioning and working out, I'm going to try to show everybody up, man, because that's what gets people better. I'm not going slower for you. I'm going to blow you out. And if the coach yell at you, sorry. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of, you're going to get that from me. I'm going to go hard every single day. You know what I'm saying? That's going to hold me back. And it's going to get lit. You know what I'm saying?
Accountability.
Yes, sir.
Accountability. So during your downtime, what are some of the things that you do during your downtime when when you kick back, relax, you're trying to, long day of practice after a game? What's some of the things that you like to do just to, wind down a little bit?
Well, I watch a movie, a nice, good movie, little action movie. You know what I'm saying? Narcos, something like that. You know what I mean?
Narcos.
Power. Yeah, I know you watch Power.
For sure.
VMF. You know what I'm saying? That's, I just sit back and watch those. That's pretty much it, really. I don't go to parties. I don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? I got no time for parties. So really, but just watch some movies, be to myself, kind of. Also, if I have a chance to, I have different events that I go to minister and preach. I just came from one from, Dwight Johnson, right?
Yes.
Dwight Johnson. He had a little, they had a graduation to go to their colleges. The athletes going to their colleges. I did a little sermon there, just preparing kids to get ready for college and understand what's expected of them and how to be a dog. And that was fun. But things like that too, you know what I'm saying? Different gatherings and things I could go to, I do that.
So, not mean to cut you off, but you went to the FCA camps too, right? When they had the FCA camps for you guys in high school here in Georgia.
Oh yeah, a little bit, yeah. Not a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, I went to a few of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be something great for you to go back and give your testimony to some of those young men coming in high school, for them to understand exactly the grind and things that it's going to take for them to get to where they're trying to go. Because you got to remember, a lot of athletes, they look at their God-given talent and think that once they make it to that university or that college, that talent's going to continue to keep them, going in the manner in which they're going, not understanding you still got to put the work in. Really take notice to what you're going to be able to offer that program.
Yes.
So I'm just, you just got me thinking about that, with everything that you're saying right now. I'm like, man, that will be something great if you had the opportunity to do it. I think at that time, when they go, I think you guys might be in camp. Might be in camp by the time the high school start heading that way. Give everybody your social medias. Where can they find you at?
Oh, Reverend 777. That's Reverend Triple with the number 7. You know what I'm saying? No, nothing. Don't spell it out. 7. That's for TikTok. That's for Instagram. That's for Twitter. That's for everything. You know what I'm saying? Follow me on there. Let's get it. Let's build this community up, man. Let's go.
Hey, man, that's one of the things I like about you. Is everything I hear from you is community. It's about uplifting and building. It's always a positive sense to everything that's going on with you. And that's something beautiful to have. That's why I said when I saw that you were going to Southern, I got to doing a little research on you. I said, man, I like this young man. This young man got a lot going on about himself. But I got one fun fact about you that I'm pretty sure you probably caught on to yet said anything about. Now I'm gonna ask this question. Has anyone asked you what other position did you play other than defense in high school?
Oh. I played a little bit of running back.
What about tight end?
I played a little bit of tight end, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I pancake somebody. I remember that. I pancaked. I was like, oh yeah, this is how it feels to be an offensive lineman. Okay, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? But
right, right,
but
right.
that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah, man. Like I said, you definitely an overall athlete. I would say Coach Dooley and the coaching staff, they definitely got a phenomenal young man in yourself coming into the program. That's going to bring that intensity, that tenacity, that nastiness that they need for them to get out there and compete on a high level like they've been doing. But before we get out of here, is there anybody that you want to shout out, that you want to, send some love to, let them know, hey, man, I appreciate you. It's your time to shine. Go ahead and give your shout outs.
Man, Coach Peters, man, I appreciate you, Coach. Man, I appreciate you helping me with this process. You're the best, man, for real. Chuck Smith, man, I appreciate you a lot. I really do. Because if it wasn't for you, I don't know if I would have made that decision. You know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate you, Chuck. Dwight Johnson, I appreciate you, man. You've always been there for me. Thank you for, picking me up when I was a kid, training me, and I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Shout out to my dad, you know what I'm saying? He's always motivated me. He's been amazing, man. He's always been there, guiding me every single day. And, yeah, shout out to my mom, man. She was the first one to take me to football. She took me when I was 7 years old. And, yeah, so, all right.
Hey, man. Yeah, for stopping by.
Oh, yeah. No problem. Thank you so much for having me on your show, man. I really appreciate it. It was amazing.
You're welcome anytime to come on. Matter of fact, I'm going to do I'm going to announce this now while you're sitting here. I did a scholarship last year. That was my first one, Tomorrow Leader Sports Network scholarship for an HBCU student or student athlete, which I gave that student, was it a $500 check to go towards their tuition. So I'm looking to do that again this year. I'm also going to add to that. I'm going to do a second prize where I'm going to give away a laptop as well. Something to get themselves situated as far as with starting off going to college, or better if they need it for them to, for them to take their classes, they have something for them to use. I know there's a lot going on out here and everybody's trying to find their way. So I'm going to do what I can to try to help out and give back. So guys, at the sound of my voice, you hear me right now. Make sure you pay attention to my community wall as well as all my social medias as far as when I drop the link or drop the information about this. I need to go ahead and get that out there, start pushing that now. It's what we're in, we might say the beginning of June. So let's go ahead. We're going to go ahead and get that rolling, put that out there, let everybody know what we got going on. But guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to let this young man go. Like I said, Mr. Zachary, I appreciate you. You're a phenomenal individual, man. I thank you for your time again. And like I stated before, you're welcome anytime to come on the show. If you got something you need to get off your chest, or if by chance I give a take that you don't like and you want to come debate me about it, Coach, that was some bull jive. I don't have a problem with that either. Hit me up, brother. You got all the ways to reach me. It's not a problem at all. But I thank you for your time.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
No problem at all. We'll talk soon.
All right.
All right.
All right, go Jags. Let's go.
All right. All right. All right, guys. Like I said, I had none other than Mr. Khristian, the REV Zachary, on the show today. And I appreciate that young man for coming on, spending some time with Coach Walker, giving us a rundown of what we can expect from him and the Southern Jaguars this upcoming football season. But, guys, Coach going to go ahead and get up on out this thing. But like I said before, remember this. I'm telling you right now, we're going to kick off the scholarship. So make sure you guys pay attention to everything that's going on the social medias as well as the community wall, so you see everything that's happening, and make sure you get your essays in by the deadline. So Coach gonna go ahead and get up on out this thing, but until next time, be the one and lead.